Hello engineers, welcome back to Engineering Design Simplified. In this video, I am going to discuss offset slider crank mechanism position and displacement analysis. Here is an offset slider crank mechanism whose slider position is below crank axis at a distance e and crank length is L2 and it is at an angle theta 2 with horizontal and coupler length is L3 which is at an angle theta 3 in the clockwise direction from horizontal. So clockwise direction angle we take negative and counterclockwise we take theta 2 positive. So let us derive equations for displacements. So displacement along x-axis can be written as L4 equal to L2 cos theta 2 plus L3 cos minus theta 3. So that becomes L4 equal to L2 cos theta 2 plus L3 cos theta 3. Let us call that equation 1. And now displacements along y-axis can be written as E plus L2 sin theta 2 uh, equal to L3 sin minus theta 3. So that becomes minus L3 sin theta 3 equal to E plus L2 sin theta 2. Let us call that equation 2. Equation 2 can be written as sin squared theta 3 equal to E plus L2 sin theta 2 whole square divided by L3 square. So let us subtract that equation by from 1. You will get 1 minus sin squared theta 3 equal to 1 minus E plus L2 sin theta 2 whole square by L3 square. So let us put that under square root. We will get 1 square root of 1 minus sin squared theta 3 equal to 1 by L3 square root of L3 square minus E plus L2 sin theta 2 square. So from trigonometry we know that cos theta equal to plus minus square root of 1 minus sin square theta. So using that equation for acute angles we get cos theta 3 equal to 1 by L3 square root of L3 square minus E plus L2 sin theta 2 square. So substituting this in equation 1 we get L4 equal to L2 cos theta 2 plus square root of L3 square minus E plus L2 sin theta 2 square. So this is the equation for slider position. Now from equation 2 we get minus L3 sin theta 3 equal to E plus L2 sin theta 2. So theta 3 can be written as sin inverse minus E plus L2 sin theta 2 divided by L3. So this is the equation for coupler angle. Now let us derive equations for L4 max, that is maximum position of the slider and its corresponding angle of the crank. So from this picture, so maximum position of the slider will occur when L2 and L3 are in line. So at that position the angle of these two links with respect to horizontal is theta 2 prime. So from this triangle A prime and let us call this point C prime, we get sin theta 2 prime equal to E divided by L2 plus L3. So theta 2 prime equal to sin inverse E by L2 plus L3. So from this picture again theta 2 will be 360 minus theta 2 prime. So this angle is theta 2 prime, again this angle is also theta 2 prime. So after having found theta 2, now let us find L4 max. So from this triangle again A prime and C prime, cos theta 2 prime equal to L4 max divided by L2 plus L3. So L4 max will be equal to L2 plus L3 cos theta 2 prime. Now let us find equations for L4 minimum and its corresponding angle theta 2. So L4 minimum will occur when crank and coupler are in line but L2 is in the opposite direction. So from this triangle again A prime and C prime, theta 2 prime sin theta 2 prime can be written as E divided by L3 minus L2. So from this theta 2 prime equal to sin inverse E by L3 minus L2. And L4 minimum can be found again from this triangle cos theta 2 prime equal to L3 L4 minimum divided by L3 minus L2. So L4 minimum is equal to L3 minus L2 cos theta 2 prime. So theta 2 can be found as 180 minus theta 2 prime. So this one is theta 2 prime. Again, this angle also will become theta 2 prime. So theta 2 will be 180 minus theta 2 prime. After having derived all the equations, let us solve a problem using Microsoft Excel. So again, I have taken the same problem that was in my previous videos. L2 is 480 millimeter, L3 is 1600 millimeter, and offset E is 100 millimeter. So for any given angle, for any given crank angle 0 to 360 degrees, coupler angle, position of the slider, and slider displacement are calculated using the previously derived equations. So at angle 174.88 degrees, that is at the leftmost point of the slider, we call that maximum displacement 962.07 millimeter. At angle 357.24 degrees, that is at the right, when slider is at rightmost position, we call that zero displacement. So in the next slides, let us discuss graphs. In this graph, slider displacement versus crank angle is plotted. Crank angle is on the x-axis from 0 to 360 degrees and slider displacement on y-axis. So the displacements starts with 0 and it goes to maximum at 174.88 degrees and comes down and becomes again 0 at 357.24 degrees. In this graph, coupler angle is plotted against crank angle. Crank angle on the x-axis from 0 to 360 degrees and coupler angle on the y-axis. So from this data, up to 180 degrees, it is in the negative direction, and that means in the clockwise direction. After that, up to 350, 330 or 350, 340 degrees, it will be in the positive direction, that is in the counterclockwise direction. In the next video, I am going to discuss velocity analysis of offset slider crank mechanism. So if you like this content, please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.